What's up, viewers? Football Fanatic 27 back with another video. So I apologize for not doing a match review yesterday. So I'm just quickly putting it out here. So if you are seeing it on my channel and you see a video about Sweden versus Argentina 2-0, I just realized that they scored 2-0, so I'm just making that correction here in the video. So I'm just doing this video again. So here it is. So Vietnam versus Netherlands, first match I'll talk about, ended up being 7-0 to Netherlands winning it. And like it was Netherlands' whole game. Like they wanted to dominate this game. But Vietnam, I'm still impressed with this team. I'm impressed with how far they came. They're definitely an inspiration to a lot of young women to know that they can make it there. Like literally, almost I think all the players on the team were semi-pro, but literally they made it to the biggest sporting event here. So I'm impressed with them. And next match we got USA versus Portugal. Ended up being 0-0. USA got lucky. If that shot did not hit the post, they would have been on the plane. Like Carly Lloyd said, the player of the match was the post. Like, that's just insane. But yeah, USA, they have not been living up to the expectations right now. So if they want to stay in, they gotta wake up right now, because it's just not been good so far for them. But in the end, Group B ended with Netherlands in first place with 7 points, USA in second with 5, Portugal in third with 4 points, and Vietnam in fourth with 0. Next match, hang on, which one will I put? Okay, Haiti versus Denmark. So Haiti ended up losing 0-2 to Denmark, but despite losing all the games, like they still did amazing. Like I'm impressed with them. Like 3 of the 4 goals that were scored against them, keep in mind, it was three penalty goals. Like that just says something about the defense. Only 3 penalty goals were scored, and the other one was just regular goal. But literally, like they gave England a hard time. Their game against China, those were just some crappy overturns by the referee. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like that ref. Like I mean, that they should have had 2 penalties. Like I mean, there have been a lot of bad calls at this World Cup, and VAR hasn't really worked. So like I mean, corruption really. So yeah. But the next match we got England versus China. So China ended up losing 1-6 to England. The Lionesses woke up. Their Euro team is finally, like, the Euro champions are running where they are now. So I mean, they're one of the favorites to me. So I mean, England's now in their position really. So they ended up winning 6-1 again. England got first place with 9 points. Denmark got second with 6 points. And keep in mind, this is the first time since 1995 Denmark made it to the round of 16. China got third with 3 points, and Haiti got fourth with 0 points. Next game we got, let's see, Sweden versus Argentina. So it ended up being 2-0. Sweden needed this game. Well, actually, Argentina needed to win this game and hope that South Africa would beat Italy or tie them and hope they'd have better goal difference. But it ended up being 2-0. Sweden had 2 second half goals, really. So, like, literally, Sweden's also one of the favorites. And Japan's the other favorite of mine. Like, those 3, England, Sweden, and Japan, are the 3 teams who I believe would win this World Cup. Japan more, just I like their team more, and they just seem like the better team, in my opinion. But, Argentina ended up losing again. Sweden got all their wins in their group. But now for the big game. South Africa versus Italy. 3-2, Bayana. They ended up their first ever win in a FIFA Women's World Cup, and they're into the round of 16. Like, that's just insane. Like, I mean, it was a crazy highlight that I saw. Like, I'm so happy for South Africa. Like, now South Africa, Nigeria, they're the only African teams left in this competition. But right now, like, Morocco still has a chance, so we'll see how it goes. But for now, like, I mean, South Africa, okay, here we go. Sweden got first with 9 points. South Africa second with 4 points. Italy third with 3 points, and Argentina fourth with 1 point. Last two games I'm talking about, Jamaica versus Brazil. Jamaica, now they're also into the round of 16. I think this is the first time in history that a Caribbean side in the men or women's World Cup made it to the round of 16. And this is literally the second World Cup that Jamaica's been at, them and South Africa, and they're both in the round of 16. Like, that's just insane. And Jamaica only had 1 goal scored and 0 goals conceded, and they're in there. Like, that's just crazy. Like, they held tight against Brazil, especially their keeper. Like, Jamaica's keeper did great. The defense did great, too. Like, all the players did well. Brazil just couldn't get through, and it sadly ended for defeat for them. And I believe this was the last time Marta was playing at a World Cup. So I'm sad. Like, she's one of the best players, but I'm happy she had a really good career. But if she decides to continue, like, I'm supporting it. But now the next game, we got France versus Panama. Ended up being 6-3. France won. 9 goals were scored. That's just insane. Like, but the big talk I'll say about this, Martha Cox's free kick goal. Like, I'm sure that was like 30 or 35 yards out, and she scored it from there. Like, that, Linda Caicedo and Martha Cox goals, I'm tying them for the best goals so far. Like, that was insane. Like, it was not even 5 minutes in to the first half, and Panama scored. And despite them being down 1-5, they kept coming back to score. Like, Panama did amazing. Like, I mean, they did amazing. Like, I'm happy for their team. Like, and despite them ending in last, still be happy. Panama, you scored 3 goals against France, and like you kept going after them. But in the end, the standings stay as France in first with 7 points. Jamaica second with 5 points. Brazil third with 4 points, and Panama in fourth with 0 points. But that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed the matches. Please leave a comment and a like below. Subscribe to the channel. But other than that, that's it for this video. I'll see you all in the next review.